Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Monday night and the first match of the week. Tonight with me is LiLmamacita. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
So
How are you?
she will be casting with me tonight in place of her regular streaming time. I figured it was a good trade-off here, so we'll be having a nice little back and forth going on here, and it will be very amusing. So tonight, as you guys can see on the little info thing there, it is Team ZFC versus Team Envy, and both these teams had a really great showing last week. ZFC against Epidemic, who really strutted their stuff, showing that they, even though they were rusty, they could really come out and do some great stuff, and Envy against 5150, putting up an incredible fight against them. So it was very close, and I really do not know what to expect from this match tonight. So it's going to be very high action, very packed, and it's going to be really interesting to see what these teams will come out and do. Mamacita, anything to add as far as your experiences scrimming against these teams or anything of that nature?
I'm just really excited how both teams will play. I know how CFC is, but Envy has really shown what they can do, you know? So I think it's going to be a really interesting game to watch. Excited. I'm not going to tell you who I voted on my chat specs, though, till the end.
That's definitely a good choice. It's never good to be a biased caster, and saying who you bet on at the beginning is never a good thing, because then everyone thinks you're rooting for them. But I honestly have no idea who's going to win this. It's all going to come down to what the rosters end up being like tonight, you know, who has who showing up, and really how these teams coordinate. And you know, the Envy offense, when they really get in their groove, they can really do some nasty stuff, so we will see exactly what they're capable of. And we are going to be doing our first map here, which is Dry Dock, and let me get you guys live into game right here. And alright, there we go. So hopefully very shortly we will be actually starting this, and oh, sorry about that. But yeah, so we will be seeing what these guys can do, and they are hopping to their sides, and we will be going live in about 140 seconds here. And sorry about that. So yeah, if we look at the rosters here, let's just give it a rundown, since people are kind of in a waiting stage. It looks like we're missing one guy for. Can you pick him out, Mamacita? Do you know who's missing?
I think it might be one of the CFC guy. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, yeah, so we are missing one more, it looks like, and, but for now we've got, Fingerstyle, Trey, Prepaid Lennon, Zoot, Ecker J, Lufa for Envy, and then, oh, and Googly, sorry about that, Internox, Clout, Chambers, Rhetorus, and yeah, I don't see another one for them, and looks like we just lost another one right there, so things are going south rather quickly here. Let's hope that does not become a trend here, but it does look like the teams are getting switched over. Looks like things will be getting started up here momentarily. It actually looks like it's the Envy guys.
Envy.
Oh, never mind. Yeah,
No?
It is the Envy guys that are missing one, so we will see.
No, it's CFC. CFC is missing one.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they'd be missing. Chaser, Hoff, Sniper. Looks like they're missing a Capper.
Capper, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they're down a Capper. I did hear through the grapevine, so to speak, that Esteban was not going to be here tonight, but we shall see if that's the case, and we will see if they just have someone else sub in for him that's on their roster that's going to be doing some capping tonight. And if you look at some of the tags here, you see Jim C on Chambers and Curious George. They're kind of taking a shot at Jim here. Sorry, fella.
Poor Jim.
Poor Jim.
I know.
But yeah, we had Demitsu in here earlier as well with an OBS tag on him, and just kind of, you know, having some fun with it. So it'll be interesting to see what these guys do, but I really do hope they get a 7th in here, because it would be a shame if this did not end up happening, because these are two good teams, but I really doubt that ZFC is going to throw away the chance to get $2,500 or any chunk of that pool.
Yeah, I wonder if they don't have Esteban. Is Esteban, right?
Yeah, it's Esteban.
Who's their main capper? I wonder who's going to cap for them. I always seen Esteban cap, so I'm curious how this is going to play out without him.
Yeah, I know they have people that are very, versatile on their team, so I'm sure they have someone who can cap, especially on these first two maps, which is Dry Dock and Canyon Crusade, and we are 10 seconds out, and for some reason, they still don't have their 7th, so they're going to get started 6 versus 7, so we will see what these guys can do. So starting right into it, we are going
they got
to...
a 7th.
Oh, who did they get? Looks like they got Kudos in.
Clout? Oh, Kudos. That's who it was.
Looking over here, we are going to follow in Prepaid Lenin. Looks like he is doing a soldier route right off the bat here. He's going to be coming in on the side. Looks like Amor and Lenin both spot each other, so the snipers are aware of the captors that are coming in already. And let's see if they've got any clear coming in. Lufa's right up here on the hill in a jug, doing a little bit of spam.
Amor is taken out by Ekraj right now. So,
yep, that's the end of the... That's the end of the ZFC push right off the bat. And looking here, Trey is coming in. Prepaid Lenin is coming in as well. Prepaid Lenin gets out with it, and he is cruising. He is through midfield right now. He's got 500 health. There is a few guys in his way. Curious George, he tries to punt this off to Fingerstyle, and it's going to bounce right towards him, but there is some good crash on it. Cloud is coming in, and he knocks Fingerstyle out of the way, and Trey takes out Cloud, and Lufa picks that thing up. Curious George is coming in to do the inf grab right now, but it did not get returned in time. And Kudos and Amor are both on that flag right there, and there's a cluster going on. Looks like Trey is on this, and Kudos and Amor are all crashing down on this thing, trying to prevent this first cap, but the first one is, oh my gosh, almost goes to Envy, and they're just stopping this thing left and right.
And he returns it.
That's just amazing right there.
Such slow health, did you believe that?
That was incredibly close, and I have one error going on here. Sorry about this, guys. I have to...
don't worry about it.
I have to turn this on.
Alright, so let's see.
Take it away.
Alright, so who's... I don't know what Amor is doing. Who is your capper for CVZ? I don't know if they have one.
It would be Amor, so...
Amor? Alright, so he's doing a back route right now. I don't know if he spotted. He's really, really low. And I don't know if he spotted yet. No,
I did see Ekraj do one snipe at him. He's got one in him as well.
Shots at...
So they do know he's coming down. And but there is some good clear on the stand. Googie's the only one there, but he does manage to take him out at the last second there. So it was a good save. So Prepaid Lenin is coming in on an inf grab, and he knocks Rhetorus out of the way, but unfortunately he gets knocked out of the way himself. But it looks like Trey is actually the one that's coming in. He's the actual capper, and Cloud is there to get the stop, but he does not quite get it, and Cloud just chains him down, and he just goes splat all over the place. They're going to hold on to that, and this is still 0-0 despite that incredibly close first grab from Envy, where they almost got it home, and Kudos got the return on the stand.
I think Amor just got comped. He was going on a route, and he had perfect health, but I believe he was comped by Fingerstyle. I'm not sure, and this is kind of slow. No caps right now, so I'm curious to see who's gonna get the first cap.
Yeah, after that showing from ZF or from Envy right there, it really could go either way. And with ZFC missing their star capper, as it were, it really may go in Envy's favor for the first game, and Prepaid Lenin off there in the distance starting a route, and Moore has crossed his path as well, and it looks like they have spotted each other, so we will see if these guys are going to get out with it. And Prepaid Lenin is doing this really high tower route, and Chambers has already taken pot shots at him, but he does get his regen, and he is coming in right now, and Chambers at the last second just nails him. And on the other side,
seems to be out.
Yep, on the other side, Moore is out.
Pretty good health.
Yep, he's got almost 500 health, he's got 210 speed, there's a little bit of Envy presence on the other side, Fingerstyle is on top of him more, trying to take him down here, and looks like he's got a lot of pressure on him, tosses it off to Kudos here, nice little pass there, and he's got...
On the enemy side, VFG is out with the flag, I don't know if you've noticed that.
Oh, I did not.
They're clustering right now.
But it looks
Cloud
like...
might return this, and it's a return.
Yep, and Prepaid Lenin on the other side also gets a return, so... This thing is, it's coming to a stalemate right now. The defenses and the crashes are right on top of this stuff, and they are really doing good work. So, looks like both teams are going to have to switch things up a little bit to try and get things moving a little better. We've only seen a couple flags go out here and there, but Moore is going for that back route again, the one where he drops over the back. So let's see if Ekraj has spotted him. I don't think he has, not quite yet. And he's looking around for him, but yeah, he does not see him, and Moore is going to sneak right by him, and he is coming in right now. Let's see what that stand looks like. And it is got people there, and they are not looking, and Moore just swishes in, snags that thing, and he is through mid. He gets a punt off. This thing's all the way over half, and Fingerstyle's got to get on this now. Let's see if they can make anything of this. But it does not look like... Oh, and Fingerstyle whiffs it. Oh, but Prepaid Lennon does get the return at the last second there. That was almost disastrous.
Oh, but Crazy George is out with the flag. But he's going down, and Googly returns it. Damn.
Nice midair return by Googly right there, right in his face, and just takes it right back from him. So yeah, Clout looks like he's just running around in midfield trying to duel off some people. He was after Zoot there, and Zoot kind of snuck by him a little bit, but looks like Trey is also coming in. I'm not sure if he's trying to do one of his famous Raider routes or what's going on there, but there is a little bit of crash coming from him. Yep, he is in Raider. I expect to see someone else coming in for the cap here. Yep, there's Prepaid Lennon up top trying to grab that thing, and let's see if Chambers spots him. I don't think he has. Chambers is running down to the stand here, and here comes Prepaid Lennon. Oh, he's running an inf grab, and he's going to come right through here, and he's off.
Oh, and he's out.
And there's a ton of chain on him, and wow, very nice reaction time by the ZFC guys. They really got on that in just an instant, and that was very impressive coordination by their team. So on the other side, Moore is inbound. He's about 5 seconds out. There's a little bit of harass on the stand here. Not a lot. Internox is coming in and throwing in some grenades, but Moore gets nailed by Trey.
Wow.
So
it's really interesting. They're like both really on their game right now. The flag's not getting out. They're both, everything's like everyone's doing what they're supposed to do.
And if you look at the stand right here, Kudos just nailed Internox, his own teammate, with a mortar when he was trying to llama the thing out. So that kind of went back. It went backwards from what they were trying to achieve right there. But looking over on the ZFC side, it looks like things have kind of calmed down a little bit. I don't really see a whole lot of people coming in. I know Prepaid Lennon is starting route, and Trey is doing something. I'm not really sure what it is. I think this is this bizarre under the base route that he does. Yep, and he's going to come around and come through the back. And if Chambers spots him, that'll be great, because this is a hard route to stop. It's very odd, but most people don't run it, and that's why it's so effective. So Prepaid Lennon does grab the flag. He is out with it. He's got 400 health, 300 health, and he gets sniped out.
He's taken out.
But it does look like Lufa's coming in for this, but Internox is going to be able to hold on to it, and Trey was coming in as well, but no dice. So Curious George is up here on the hill, and Inf going after the sniper Eckerjay. He has been shutting down most of the route. It's a good call there, and he does go down. But looking on the stand here, there's not a lot of clear, and I don't see...
Oh, Morris going out on a route right now. I don't know if he's going to get out or not. Oh, he missed.
Yep, he lands on the stand, and he just goes splat all over the place, so no dice for him there. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't seem like there's been a lot of coordination as far as the clears go. It seems like Envy has had the upper hand with that thus far, and they've been able to get the flag moving a little bit more, but ZFC seems to be just a little off, and I'm guessing that's probably due to them not having the concise times.
Main roster.
Yep, exactly. The concise times from their normal capper. So we'll see if they can change things up a little bit. And Amor is heading out right now, so he is going to do that backdrop route that he's been doing regularly, and we'll see if he gets out with it. But Prepaid Lennon is up here on the back, and he's coming in. Zoot's well timed with him, and Rhetorist gets a nice stop right on the stand and just chains him down. So that's not going anywhere. Trey's going to try and do something with this, but these guys are starting to get cleaned up very quickly, so we will hop on the other side.
We're doing a back route right now, and I believe he's going to get out with this. No one's there to stop him. Oh, and he's comped right now by Fingers.
So yeah, good stop by Fingerstyle right there, and he saved that front one from going home. And Moore had a decent amount of speed, and that would have been a cap very easily, because there was not a whole lot of pressure from Envy coming over this side, so they would have had to crash very quickly. But thankfully, Fingerstyle was there to stop the grab. So we are almost, we're 9 minutes in here, and they have not gotten a single cap, either of these teams. I do not think this is what most people were expecting. thought at least, I think some people were expecting to see at least one cap by now, but in 9 minutes of play, we've seen probably 3 or 4 flags get out, and only one of them
No
came
caps.
close. Yeah.
Yeah.
That first one was incredibly close, but over here on the Envy stand, Trey is out with this thing. He's got some decent speed, and he almost kiwis it. He does kiwi it a little bit, and he punts this thing off, and Kudos is going for it. He's going to get this mid-air grab, and he does.
Oh, wow.
Nicely done, Kudos.
And is he playing a fatty? Did he get a cap? Did he return the flag as a fatty?
He did, yes. He was heading over on offense. He saw the thing get punted over, and he just went, oh, I can get this, and he just looks up and snatches it out of the air.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, this is, things are starting to move a little bit more. Like I said, the Envy offense does seem to be a little bit better coordinated than the ZFZ offense. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but we'll see if they can mix things up. What's up?
Are they running like 3 routes right now? Or 3 cappers? There's Lufa, Prepaid Lennon, and BFG Trey going on a route, or I don't know what they're...
I'm not sure. I know Prepaid Lennon and Trey can both cap, so it is possible, but we shall see what they do. And Amor is coming in. He's doing a sort of a back-to-front route here, and the stand is getting mortared by Kudos, but that's all he's got right now. And he comes in, and he comes over the base, Googly sees him, and he gets splattered all over the place, so that's not going anywhere. On the other side, it does look like everything's been cleaned up already, and yeah, Prepaid Lennon and Trey just respawned. We are not going to be seeing anything moving at this moment, so we will see where the offense is, which I have not had the opportunity to really see the offense come in. Let's see if we can get a shot at him here. So Lufa's coming in Jug, and I don't see the rest of them. There we go, there's Zoot as well. So they're running 2 Jug, and they're just going really heavy on clear. They're trying to duel him out here. Zoot's on stand, he's getting chained down. Clout and Rhetorus are nailing him. Lufa's the only one left. Clout is the only one on stand here. He does take him out. And this would be the opportune time for a capper to be coming in, but I do not see anyone.
Oh wait, there's BFG Gray is in the back right now.
Oh, and there he goes. He's coming down. And on the other side, Internox has grabbed the flag, but we will watch this for the moment. And he gets conked on the stand by Rhetorus, the Hoff. He actually got a nice stop there, switched into path, and got this thing before it would become an issue. And a very good choice by Rhetorus there to switch into path and save that play, because he knew he was not going to be able to get back to the stand to do anything in fat. So very flexible players, very well done, very impressive. So yeah, looking over here, Kudos is coming over, and he looks like Fingerstyle just nailed his regen, and he just suicides out. He knew he wasn't going to be going anywhere with that. And Clout is kind of playing midfield here, it looks like. I saw him pretty close, but not sure where he went. But it looks like Internox has actually started capping. He is going to do an inf cap here. He's got Reach and Ego on it, and he's heading over. So we will be seeing an inf grab in the very near future here, and Amor is coming in as well. So Moore's going to come in and try and cowboy this thing out, but everyone has already spotted it, and he's not going to get anywhere. He immediately aborts, and I think he's just waiting for Internox to come in, and Internox is about 10 seconds out. There's Curious George and Kudos coming in. Looks like they got this clear timed a little bit better this time around. The only thing that's left is the Sniper and the Hoff, which is Googly.
I don't believe he's been sawdust though.
Nope.
No, the Sniper's distracted right now.
Yep, and he is coming in. The stand is completely clean. Looks like the offense has respawned and come over to help us out, but Internox is inbound. He grabs that thing, disc jumps, and he gets sniped immediately. And man, very nice reaction time by Ekerj there. That was literally something where he had all of about a second to react to that and get the snipe on him. But yeah, it wasn't even going anywhere with that that kind of clear.
No.
So.
Yeah.
And it looks like on the other side, the ZFZ defense has cleaned up yet another push by the Envy guys, and this game has gone on for almost 14 minutes without another flag even.
Cap.
I mean, a flag has not even touched the enemy flag stand since the first 2 minutes of the game. But just as I say that, Prepaid Lennon grabs, and he just gets murdered coming off the stand, and that was not going anywhere. The focus fire by ZFC seems to be really on, and I think they know that the pressure is on their defense tonight to really bring things home, because they are missing their capper, who would normally be bringing the bacon home, so to speak. But it does look like Prepaid Lennon is heading in. Trey and Eckerjay just respawned, and Lufa's just up top, clearing, doing a little spam down on the stand. So he is preparing
and
for...
Internox is in a route right now. He's doing a route, and he's comped by fingerstyle.
And he does not go anywhere with it. But
There's
it does...
just no flag getting out right now. It's amazing to see. Oh, Amor picks it up right now. And he's in midfield right now. He's taking some damage. I don't know if he's going down or not.
He is making it, but Prepaid Lennon's out on the other side, and Amor does chain down Fingerstyle, and looks like the flag did get returned on the other side. So they Amor tries to punt this off, but it's going to go right to Googly, and Internox knocks him out of the way, and Zoot gets that return. So this is turning into a very, very big stalemate, and Curious George is out with it.
Curious George is out the flag.
And he's in Raider, so he's pulling a tray here, and he gets conked by Fingerstyle, and that man has just been on his game tonight. It's very impressive what he's been doing. And he just gets splattered all over the place by Amor. There was a huge ZFC crash that came, but it was just a smidgen too late, unfortunately. So we're going to follow the ZFC offense in here, and yeah, it looks like Clout is he is playing midfield. They know that they got to push out a little bit more because nothing's been working so far. The snipers are just a little too on to get anything out with ease. Eckerjay has been stopping everything that's been coming in, and Chambers has been doing exactly the same. So this is coming down to a duel of the snipers and the focus fire.
Amor's in a route right now. He's going to do a low route. I don't know if he's been spotted or not. I don't think he has. He's taking a few chains, so yeah, he's been spotted. I don't think he's going to get out with that.
But he does.
He's with the flag.
With 740 health and 230 speed, but on the other side, Prepaid Lennon got out with an inf grab, but he just got splattered. It looks like he did punt it off,
This might be the first cap.
Yep, and there is some crash coming. Figurestyle's right here.
And he's taking it.
But there it is, cap number 1 for ZFZ. So after almost 17 minutes of gameplay, we finally see a cap coming out, which is great to see a little bit of action, but holy crap, that took forever.
Yes, it did. Oh my god.
So, very, very impressive by both defenses. They did a good job by holding off that long. Envy especially, since they are kind of the underdog coming into this game. It's good to see that, you know, these new teams that are coming up can really hold their own, and that's exactly what these guys are doing right now. They are really holding their own.
Now let's see if Envy can get a cap anytime soon. We need some more caps going on.
Definitely. This is a map where I would... Well, it's a map where, as you know, since you are a sniper, that you can spot cappers from just about anywhere, so it's very difficult to escape them, but at the same time, it would be great to see a little more flag movement.
Yes, well, there really isn't any sniper pressure on any of the snipers, so it must be nice, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it does seem
Their
like Eckerjay and
defense are
Chambers
just
have
on their jobs.
Yeah, they have not been pressured hardly at all. There has been a little bit coming out on the Envy side, but haven't seen a whole lot from the other side. So we'll see if they switch things up. But you know, I think Envy is still doing the right thing. I think they're you know, they're coming in with what they should, but I think they need to get their timing down just a little bit more, because it seems like they kill everyone off, they respawn, and then they grab the flag. So it's just that they need to work on the timing of their capper just a smidge, and then I think they'll be getting out a lot more.
Oh, and Prepaid Lennon's taken out by Chambers. But there's also... Oh, the FG Gray is running a route, and I think he's going to be taken out, and he is taken out.
Yeah, it looks like Clout nailed him right there.
Running double capper right there.
Yeah, and Prepaid Lennon was heading into, and Amor is coming in on the other side on the Envy stand, and Curious George is here. He has knocked the Hoff off, and he is out. He is gone.
He is out clean right now.
And he has not taken a point of damage. He is still, he just now finally gets hit by a bullet from Lufa, and he is heading home right now. He has got no one to contest this. Trey is coming in, but he is not going to make it in time. And there is, almost. There is cap number 2. So
there's cap number 2.
Looks like the ZFC is starting to pull away a little bit. They're starting to find their stride. They're just they had to adjust as the game started right there and get things moving.
A little slow in the beginning, but they're picking it up. And that's what shows you what a good team it is. CFZ is a team that can, adjust in the middle of a game where they got to switch it up and everything.
And that's exactly what they did. They found something that worked, and they just went with it after a few tries, and they didn't give up just because it didn't work once or twice. But I'm glad to see at least some movement, and Helemar is inbound yet again. Doesn't look like Eckerjay has spotted him, and he's going to coming over that back hill in just a second here. Googly does not see him, and he is gone, and he does not have any contention here. He's going to get completely home.
No doubt, she's out clean.
And I do not see anyone. There's prepaid Lennon coming in, but this is
He's
pretty much a cap already. So ZFZ is really getting this going, and it's looking a little rough for Envy right now. It looks like they've kind of lost a little bit of their oomph that they had at the beginning of the game, and who can blame them after losing that first cap like that? I would be a little demoralized too.
Yeah, but when you're in a game like that, the caps are going to happen, and you can't let it affect you. If not, you start losing what you have, and the whole coordination just gets lost.
Yep, and I think that's exactly what happened, because at the beginning of the game, Envy was very, very on top of things, and they just seem to kind of be falling apart a little bit now. But looking at this, Trey is actually running a Shrike now, so we will be seeing a Shrike grab come in the near future. But on the other side, Moore was out with it, but he got sniped out by Eckerjay and Fingerstyles right on this thing, and Curious George nailed him.
Out by the Shrike.
So that is going to go home, and that will be the end of that push right there. So, looking over here, I did see... Nope, looks like prepaid Lennon got killed out, so it doesn't look like...
There's only about 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Unless Envy can get 3 caps right now, it does not look good for them.
Yeah, and, this Shrike, it may be the key to them coming back if they can time it right. If they can just get 1 cap out, and then... another one with that, and hopefully one more grab to keep things alive. But right now, as things have gone with this game, it does not look like that's going to be possible. It's going to be rough, and looking up here, Internox just took out Eckerjay, so there goes the sniper. All that's left is what's on the stand, and I do not see a more coming in right now, but I suspect this is the pre-clear for it, and sure enough, actually, Kudos. It was
Kudos just grabs it.
Yep, and he does get conked. Nice job by Fingerstyle right there, but he does get taken out by Curious George, and actually, no, it was Kudos that killed Fingerstyle, and this is cap number 4 coming right here. So that Shrike, which just blew up in Trey's hands, better do something, but this thing lands literally on the stand. And there's clout with it. Trey is... Oh, and Lufa might get this, and Eckerjay actually gets it. So very nice save there, but unfortunately it is going to be for naught, I think, at this point. Yeah, it was a sniper return. I'm not sure if he was actually in Sentinel at that moment, but...
he was Sentinel.
Well, that is very impressive then, because that was one heck of a crash. But, but yeah, it's 3 minutes to go here on map number 1, Dry Dock, ZFC versus Envy, and they are pretty much out of time. Basically, this next push, if they fail on this one, if they do not get the flag out, they do not cap it, they are all but done. And Lufa is heading in, and Chambers has already spotted him, and he gets taken out way, way up in the sky, and that is the end of that push right there. I don't see any other cappers coming in, so I think it's pretty safe at this point to call this game for ZFC, and we'll see what happens on map number 2. It's unfortunate for Envy. They had an incredibly good showing right at the beginning here, but we'll see what they can do on Canyon Crusade. I have seen a lot of the new teams be able to do some amazing, amazing things on that map, and Moore is out with the flag again. And just
very little health.
Just a nail in the coffin here. I mean, it's just...
Lufa and James are on the ZFC stand. I don't know if they'll be able to stop it or not.
And James does make a grab, and there's a conk. Fingerstyle's on this, and he gets splattered. Zoot's on it, and he misses. So does Trey. Clout gets killed by Kudos.
They're all taken out. Wow.
Kudos finally gets the flag, and now they just need to get on the return, and they've got cap number 4, and that is this game in a bag right here.
Wow.
So
the cluster was amazing. Just everyone was taken out.
It was
so many chances where they could have returned it, but
yeah, it was very nice coordination by both teams right there, both on the crash and by the ZFC team for actually being able to hold on to that thing under all that pressure. So nicely done, and yeah, we've got a minute 24 left to play. Let's see if Envy can get sort of a pride cap at the end here or something of that nature. See what they can pull off. The game is over, but hey, might as well do something with it. Might as well keep fighting to the
Might
end.
as well go crazy, you know?
Yeah, at this point, you know, you might as well just try something else, and, you know...
Just everyone crash.
Exactly.
That's what I would say. Just crash. Do something.
Crash, just get over there, kill him, and here comes Trey, and he's doing a soldier route, so he's gonna, you know, try and get something from back to front, but he's already been spotted. Chambers has put one in him, and he's down to 510, and there's just bullets and everything everywhere, and he just goes splat everywhere. So, yeah, I hope to see that Envy kind of regains their composure in the next map and do you know, do a little better. And yeah, and here he comes, and he is all but 2 seconds out, and there's cap number 5. So, yeah, ZFC really putting the, you know, putting them through the paces here, making them suffer a little bit towards the end of this map.
Just a little bit.
And, you know, it's an assertion of dominance, I suppose.
And you gotta show them who's boss.
Exactly. So
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Not too terribly
sometimes.
bad. Sometimes it's a little rough, but...
It can be.
But we are done with map number 1, and good game. The first map goes to ZFC, 5-0. The score does not reflect what happened in that game, since there was not a cap that happened until the 9th, until there were 9 minutes left, so it was incredibly close. So, very nicely done, Envy. You guys held on to the... your defense and the flag for, you know, the vast majority of the game, and the only reason it ended was, you know, the clock ran out. So, good job, and we'll see what you guys can pull off on the next map, Canyon Crusade. And we will be seeing all 3 maps tonight. It is not a best of 3 in the sense of the game ending when there are 2 maps won by 1 team, but that will determine the winner of the match, so to speak. But yeah, we will get to see Permafrost and Canyon Crusade, which we are going to right now. And give me 1 second here. I need to switch one thing up, so I'm just going to switch back to this image here while I'm doing it. So while I'm doing that, Mamacita, why don't you give us a rundown of what you think is going to happen? Have you guys played against Envy on this map? I've heard they are pretty vicious, and they actually did show that they were very impressive on...
I personally haven't played Envy, but I mean, I've seen what they can do, and I think if they just keep their cool and don't, you know, they gotta stay strong throughout the whole game, not just the beginning. You gotta stay strong to the beginning, middle, and end. But I've seen what they can do, and hopefully they're able to get some caps on this map.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a good thing if they do. And there we go. I finally fixed it. Couldn't find that thing while I was in the middle of the previous match. So, but yeah, it'll be. I did get to see these guys play against. I can't remember who, but they were just brutal when they did play it. So I'm expecting quite the show from these guys. And here we go. I'm switching back to live stream. We have got 80 seconds left to go. Sorry, I did not have the indicators on last game, fellas. But yeah, I apparently borked something in my INI, and for some reason I joined a team. That was not good of me. So, anyhow, let me just get my hotkeys set up here real quick. And there we go. Alright, so let's see if there are any changes here. Looks like on the Envy side we do have Zanuck coming in for prepaid Lenin. Other than that is the same roster: Googly, Zanuck, Zoot, Eckerj, VFG Trey, Fingerstyle, and James. On the other side we've got Implosions, Curious George, Kudos, Rhetorist, Chambers, Amor, and Intronox. So looks like Implosions has subbed in for Clout. They are both good LDs, so no loss, no gain really there. So we will see what these guys can do on this map. And we are 30 seconds out, and it is going to be interesting. And for some reason, one of the Envy guys dropped. I think they're subbing someone else out. So they got 20 seconds.
We only got 20 seconds, so let's see who they switch it out with.
Yeah, we will definitely see, and hopefully they. It's kind of a mirror of last map where. ZFC was down 1 right at the beginning, and now looks like NB is going to be down 1 right at the beginning.
3, 2, 1.
And they still do not have one in. Hopefully that changes rather quickly, so we will see what happens here. Yep, oh there we go. There's Lufa. Okay. So not sure what was going on there, but we do have 7 in, and Trey is starting his Raider route. Not sure if he's actually doing a route here, but he is doing his little Arcs Buster jumping, which I have become quite the fan of, I have to admit. And he is heading in right now. Looks like he's just going for a quick cap, and he is already on the stand. He has already got that flag, but he's only got 500 health. This probably will not go well, so we will see what he can do. And actually, he tosses it up here, and James is just sort of waiting for him, and doesn't not look like the ZFZ guys were ready for that at all. And he is he's getting chased down by Rhetorus, and this is going in a kind of an odd way. I would not have expected this to happen, but there is chase all over this. Implosions, chambers, they're all coming, and Amor has just gotten out with the flag.
And Amor is out the flag as well.
And yeah, Amor is already
James
back to the base.
He has so many people on him right now.
And he's going to fall down.
Chambers,
and
Intronox.
let's see if Implosions can get this here. Nope, he gets cleaned up.
He's taken down.
But Intronox is there, and he does get the return, so Moore is all he's got to do is step on that flag, and he's got the cap, and there it is.
The first cap, wow.
So yeah, it looks like ZFC has done their homework on this one, and despite that unexpected first grab, it was thwarted, and they did manage to get the first cap off. I think it kind of worked in favor of them, actually, because
yeah, it kind of backfired a little.
Yeah, the Envy guys were a little thrown off course by their own actions there, and ZFC just kind of took advantage of it and went right at it and got the first cap out of it nice and easy. And we've got a little bit of a duel up here, and Kudos just nails Zanuck. That was brutal. 3 discs just right in a row, and he just splatters him all over the place. So it looks like Curious George is actually running a route, and on the other side, Trey is out with this thing. And he is doing yet another Raider route, and he's got some decent speed that's very easily chaseable, but I do not see Intronox on him. It looks like he's just respawned. Amor is heading over, so we're going to go see what's going on the other flag stand. I did see Curious George.
Implosion is cut him off.
Oh, yep, he does cut him off.
Kudos might return that.
And he is getting those fat returns, and oh, that was so close. Curious George almost got that return, but he ran right into Lufa, and this thing is going towards Zanuck. Let's see if he can get it. Fingerstyle picks it up. And he gets nailed, and oh, he looks like Intronox is going to get this, and he actually chased in Soldier. Interesting. So not sure what was going on there, but yeah, unfortunate that it was thwarted by a nice crash from ZFC, but we will see, if they can change things up a little bit. I think running the Raider routes on this map may not be the best choice, to be honest. I think this one, just because of how wide open it is, it definitely favors, path or soldier capping at least. So we will see if they change things up. Curious George is coming in yet again, an infiltrator, and looks like there goes Trey, and he is doing yet another Raider route. So we'll see how it pans out the third time.
Right, and Amor is on a route. I don't think he's been spotted yet. I don't think so. I don't believe so. I don't see the sniper taking shots at him.
And it looks like Curious George is on Ecker J, so yeah, the sniper will not be getting any shots on him. Intronox is on the stand. Amor's coming in, and he goes nice up and high,
right now.
And does not
He's
look
taking
like
a few shots, but not much damage is being done to him.
And looks like Kudos is right there in the middle to stop anybody heading over, and James grabs this thing with an E-grab, but he's not going to go anywhere. They got to get some crash over here now, or else this thing is going to be another cap, and things are running away from Envy really quick here, and Kudos looks like he got that return, and yep, there it goes. So I do not see Trey coming in anywhere. He must have died or got sniped out or something like that, but yeah, they're really getting beat up here, and this was not what I was expecting. I was expecting a much closer game than what this one is showing, but ZFC may have just needed a little time to warm up, I guess.
Yeah, and it just doesn't seem like Envy is sticking to their game. It seems like, I don't know, when you start losing, you kind of get frustrated and it kind of throws you off. So I'm guessing that's what might be happening to them.
It looks like Ecker J went out and probably tried to take out Amor, and it looks like he did just that, because he headed back to his base, so he went and camped the route for a moment there, and looks like Trey did try to grab the flag, but he got splattered all over Rhetorus on the other side, so another push is down for them, but Amor is coming in. He's got 300 speed, he is moving, there's nobody on that stand, and he grabs this thing, bounces off a rock, and he is pretty much out here. Zoot is out here to get an intercept. Let's see if he can pull it off, and he does not get it, unfortunately, and he is not going anywhere near. Yeah, and that might
James
be a
might be
cap
going.
right now.
No, he's taken down. Gray's
And
taken
that
down.
is that
Everyone's
right
taken
there.
down.
Very rough. I mean, these guys are...
It is a little rough.
They are definitely dominating this map after what they were doing last map, and it seems they do not need Esteban here to cap out a map or, you know, win a map. So I think that was, you know, just something that was kind of an unnecessary concern. And here's Eckerjay trying to find Amor, but Amor is all the way on the other side, so a little bit of a flub here by Eckerjay.
But he's taken out by Zoot, though, so that's good.
Looks like they've kind of split the duties up. They're kind of camping one side or the other to prevent these fast routes that are coming in, which is probably not a bad idea, given what has been getting out, which have been basically all back to fronts, so... But looking over at the...
It's tricky if the flag gets out, because if you're really far away, you know, you can't really make it to the stand on time.
And it looks, I mean, if you look at the NV stand, it is extremely sparse. The only person here is Fingerstyle. So I think they have abandoned using a Hoff, and yeah, that's exactly what they've done. They've abandoned using a Hoff entirely, and basically have just gone for any sort of conk on the stand that they can. And Kudos is coming in. Looks like he's done a route. Flag did get out on the other side. Zanuck had it, but he got conked, and it looks like Implosions is on
More
it.
is out the flag.
And he has got 27 health.
Really low health.
And he tries to punt that off, and oddly enough, it did hit the punt, but it didn't kill him. He actually got sniped. That was a little strange. But this thing is bouncing right into Redderus's hands, and he's just going to walk it right home.
Fingerstyle is there. He might be turned, and no.
That was a nice grab, though. It conked right into Implosion's hands, and he just walked right over the stand with the cap. And on the other side, Kudos did try to get out with the grab, but he got sniped out by Eckerjay, so they're going to be able to return that nice and easy. And this map is going much quicker than last map was. It is literally the exact opposite. We've almost got 5 caps in the first 9 minutes. We'll see if they can pull off that duplicity right there, so that will be interesting to see. But I would like to see things change up a little bit for the NV guys here. It seems like they're just, I don't know if they're getting dueled out on O or what's going on here. Let's take a look. And Trey is inbound. He's switched over to Pathfinder, so that's good. James is on the stand in Infiltrator. Zanuck's out here just lobbing grenades at the stand, trying to do some damage. Trey is about 5 seconds out, maybe 3, and he is coming in right now. I don't think they see him, and he grabs it and he gets conked by Implosions. Nicely done right there.
Those comps are just amazing. Every time they try to get out with the flag, it's comped or they're just shut down.
And over here on the other side, there's a Moore out with it, and Fingerstyle is way ahead of him. James is behind him, and he gets a punt off and almost gets mid-air return by a Fingerstyle, but this is going to bounce right to the stand, almost literally on top of it, and a nice pick by Curious George. And he's going to land right on that thing, and there is the cap in under 9 minutes. So there we go. We have our nice little mirror effect going on. So yeah, a much better attempt on the NV offense that time around, and hopefully they can keep switching things up like that. But I think the switch to Pathfinder was a good choice, and Trey is actually trying a soldier route now, so we'll see if that works out for him as well. But yeah, the defense on the NV side is extremely sparse. Literally, Fingerstyle is the only one there, and they're just kind of camping the routes otherwise, and Fingerstyle is going to get dueled out by Kudos here. Maybe. Fingerstyle, nope, he does get taken down, and right now there's just red all over the stand. I suspect Amor is inbound. Yep, there he is. He's coming in, and he is hauling. He's almost got 300 speed. He does break 300. He's coming in right now, and he's just going to nail this thing, and he almost gets conked, but Lufa's out on the other side, so we're going to go look at that real quick and see if he's got some chase. This is the first real successful grab that they've had, NV team has had, except for that first kind of oddball grab, and looks like Redderus, the Hoff, actually did get a conk on that, and Trey just barely missed it, knocks it out of his way, and Redderus is punting this thing around, and Implosions is there as well. I would like to see Trey... Oh wow, there's 2 of them. And Fingerstyle is there, but he gets nailed, and that's going to go home, and that is going to be another cap, except for James right there waiting.
James is on flag. He's a little slow, he punts, but I don't think anyone's there to get it.
No, there's no crash coming up mid, and it looks like Amor is just going to come right over and cap number 6. So these guys are really being rough tonight, and we'll see if anything changes on Permafrost, since I know Esteban, as we said earlier, is their main capper. We'll see if they know any good routes on that, or if that's going to be kind of the bane for the night for them, but we shall see. As the night goes on, Esteban may show up. I'm not sure what's going to happen. But yeah, we are one cap from a cap-out shutout here, and that would be pretty rough for Envy, and kind of demoralizing, especially since everyone was kind of expecting this to be a much closer game than it's turning out to be. But you know, it's still good to see them play. It's still good to see new teams play. But they showed a really good grit on the first map, and just not translating over to this one. And over here on the other side, again, Amor is just coming into a completely clean stand, and the strategy
He's just out clean.
And I mean, not even a snipe makes it, and every single time, I don't think this strategy, whatever they're doing...
This might be the last cap. No, James grabs flag.
And there's some crash coming in, fingerstyle coming, Trey is here.
Steril misses a catch.
But it does not look like
and he's taken out.
Yep, and we've got a little bit there, and there's cap number 7. So, yep, we are going to map number 3, which is Permafrost, and we will see if these guys can kind of get things together a little bit here. This may be a better map for Envy. I'm not sure, but this is the they play L3 maps. They get 2 points for every map that they win. So they can still take 2 points off this match if they pull things together, and if they just play a little better than ZFC is. Maybe it will go better for them. And I apologize, I have not updated the scoreboard. So there we go. Now it's updated.
All right, well, good. I was about to say something.
So yeah, why don't you take this next map? Why don't you take the lead on it, Mamacita?
You want me to take the lead?
Yeah, take the lead and go for it. Let's see what you're capable of here. I will run camera, and
Oh, okay. No, I need you. I need you with me.
Oh, don't worry. I'll chime in when necessary, but I'll do less talking this map than last time around. So we need to get you inducted into the Casters Hall of Fame, so to speak, here.
Well, in time we'll get there.
Exactly. And what better time to start than now?
Oh well. Alright.
Alright, so this is going to be the Mamacita cast here.
Oh no, goodness me. Alright. I'll try to be entertaining and informative, see what's going on.
You will do just fine.
See. Thank you.
And we've got plenty of encouragement from chat here, so don't worry about it. Everyone will enjoy it. Just have at it.
Alright. So, let's see. On the CFC side, it's the same roster, I believe? No. Clout is on here. No. So who would they switch out?
They'll probably switch out Implosions, would be my guess, since they're both chasers. But we shall see what they do. Right now they've got 8 in the server, and
Envy has 6 right now. I don't know if they're switching it up, if they're switching their roster, or just discussing strategy. Maybe.
And something interesting going on here. Now they're kind of going and saying that ZFC forfeit, Titan accepts forfeits, yada yada yada. They don't want to play Permafrost, I don't think, but I kind of doubt that's going to be the case. I'm pretty sure they'll actually play this.
I mean, you might as well just play it, and no?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can still get 2 more points.
Yes.
So yeah, looking at the rosters, does not look like there was a sub from the Envy guys, but does look like... actually, there was not a sub.
Cloud is sitting this one out.
Yep, so no subs on either side, and so we will be seeing the same roster that we did last map, and we will see how these teams do on this one here. And ZFC is not forfeiting, so we will actually get to see a map played here.
Hi, Helemar.
Wambulance, scram. That's all I'm gonna say. Damn him.
Yes, damn him.
That's all I'm gonna say is damn him. That was not Jim Christ, that was Wambulance, and he is laughing horrendously in chat right now. Wambulance, I hate you.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Little troll. Alright, back to the game. Alright, so right now on the CFZ side, I see Amor running a route. And so is BFG Gray, Trey.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe they're gonna cross paths. No, they do not spot each other. Lufa's right behind him. I don't know. Oh, these are. I just realized how big this map is. These routes are very, very long. Wow.
And
Alright.
Trey did come in there and he got splattered all over Rhetorus, and that was the end of that right there.
And Amor is going for the flag. He's out clean. He took a few a snipe, and he's doing good. He's gonna get out with this. I don't.
Died temporarily. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, continue.
Oh God, I need your help.
Okay, so anyhow, the flag did get out on both sides. Looks like James was the last one alive, but ZFC did get the first cap on this map, and there we go. We are back in action here, and I am going to blame that crash on Wambulance since he came in here. It seems appropriate. Seems like it would be something that he would cause. So yeah, I think Wambulance DDoSed the server.
Why would you do that?
Wambulance. Man, look what you did. So anyhow, Trey is leaving on a route, and I'm not sure where Amor is. There we go, found him, and he is heading out, and he is cruising right now. And he's going almost 300, and this may be a back to front that we're seeing right here. Maybe not. Nope, he's going to be coming from side to side, so he will be inbound in a couple...
I don't believe he spotted either.
This is where you talk.
Oh, and he's out with the flag. Oh my goodness, you're making me nervous. Alright, Amor is out with the flag. He's out clean. I don't see any chase on him. And he should be able to make it home. I don't think they're going to be able to stop this.
I've been looking at
There's... Fingerstyle might stop this. Trey might stop this, but... I don't know.
Yep, they did get the E-grab, and Amor is still at least 5 seconds out, and he's probably just going to hold that up on the hill there, and Fingerstyle's getting chased down by Internox here. He's doing a little soldier chasing, and there's some nice escort coming up to Amor right up there, and Internox is on the return, so this is all up to the crash of NV. James is on stand, Lufa's heading for the flag, but they're going to return this, and Lufa actually does get the flag, but...
James is taken out, so this should be a cap right.
And there it is.
And it's cap number 2 for ZFC.
Very, very nicely executed by ZFC right there. They were calm, and Amor made the correct decision to just kind of wait up on the hill and not rush things, so it was a very good choice by him, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more of that. So, looking on the other side, the gens have gone up for Envy, and they're about to go down. They did just go down, actually. Looks like Curious George is in the gen room here, and he is running around an infiltrator. And here comes Internox for the clear on Googly, so I expect to see more coming in. Do you see more anywhere, Mamacita?
More? Yeah. He's near Echo J. He's going on a route. Doing a left route right now, and he's taken out by Echo J.
Right.
And I'm also spotting Trey on a route. And hopefully he's able to get out with this. I don't know if he's been spotted yet.
Does not look
He's
like
got
he
good
has
health.
been.
I don't know if he's gonna get out of this.
Oh.
He is shut down. Oh.
Rhetorus just squishes him all over the stand right there and makes him regretting coming in that way. So, Rhetorus, very fat man.
Yes, he's been a good heavy today. Good fatty. Right. Let's see, and Amor is on a route again. Same route. And these routes are very long routes. I don't think he's been spotted yet.
And
Yes.
Eckerjay just took out Implosions, who was harassing him to take focus off Amor, and he did just that. So Amor's coming in, and Googly tries to get the stop, but does not happen, unfortunately. And he is out. He's got 275 speed, and he is cruising through midfield, and we are going to head over to the other side. Fingerstyle is actually on chase. Let's see if he can do anything with this. Fingerstyle and Trey are here. Trey is actually going for the route, though, and Fingerstyle's trying to take out Amor. Trey, I'm sure, has been spotted, and a nice
He's
play.
comped. Wow.
Wow, that was a great stop by Fingerstyle right there. That was very, very nicely done. That was all but home, and he got the conk and the instant return. I cannot believe he pulled that off. Wow, that was great.
Now we gotta see more of those on the MB side. Hopefully we gotta see a cap as well.
And I'm sure right there that boosted some spirits.
I'm sure he's proud of himself.
Oh, I would be proud if I was him too, so... So it looks like Zanuck is coming in to do a little harass on the stand here. He's just going to take out a turret real quick, and then he's going to go running in there. James is on the other side. He's probably running Infiltrator as he's been doing. But Amor is out on the other side. And here goes Fingerstyle again. Let's see if he can pull off yet another amazing return like he did there, but he is quite a bit behind, and he is quite a bit of speed behind as well. So looks like there is a crash heading towards the stand.
Zanuck might stop this, and no.
Nope, they do not stop it. And Lufa is coming in. There will be a grab, and he is out. He's got some pretty good speed. Let's see here. Chambers is still up, but he does miss his first snipe there, so this may be going home. I do see a little bit of chase from Implosions, Amor, and Kudos is in front of him as well, so this could go south very quickly. Let's see. Yep, they are chaining him down, and he does go down. This thing is dropped. Implosions and Amor are on this. Zanuck picks it up. And they do chain him out, so they're going to hold on to this for now. There's some more crash coming.
He punts it?
I'm not really sure why he threw that. That was really close to disastrous. Yeah. And here we go.
This might be the first cap.
And he lands in the inventory station.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why, but I always catch those on camera.
They're always funny to watch. Little bloopers here and there.
So congratulations to Envy. That is their first cap of all 3 maps. So... good to get a cap on the board finally. Good to see them showing some life, and we may just have a game still, so we will see what they can pull off here.
So, why don't you tell me more about who's defense and offense? Because we've been focusing on the cappers. Let's talk about the offense and defense for both teams. How about that?
Alright, so Implosions is a well-known chaser from Vex. Everyone knew, you know, he came off of Vex. He was the Duck Ranger Vex, or Duck Ranger Implosions 2D for their 5-0 combo, and ooh, nice midair by Rhetorus right there. He has switched into Brute Hoffing, and since we're on the topic of Rhetorus, he is actually he's actually the Hoff from NFS, a team that had a very short lifespan, but a very nice lifespan. They were a very good team. And Chambers, of course, who is a very old ZFC player, so they have got a very, very solid defense, the ZFC guys. And on the other side, we've got Googly, who has proven to be a pretty good Hoff, Eckerjay, who's proven to be a very good sniper, and of course Fingerstyle, who has had a number of incredible returns this game, and
comms.
Yep. So looks like Implosions, I'm not really sure what he was doing there, but it looks like there's some harass on Eckerjay here from Curious George, and he does take him down, so Eckerjay is toast right there. Fingerstyle and Googly are the only ones left on the stand here, and Curious George and Amor are coming in. Curious George is distract, there's some grenades going out, and Amor whiffs the flag. Misses. So that is the end of that. They probably could llama this, they may llama it, but probably won't go very far. So on the other side, Trey is out with this thing, and Zanuck with a very nice clear there. I did not get to see it, but Trey gets chained out by Rhetorus. He respawned right on the hill. Very, very opportune spawn right there. And that will be the end of that push. It's unfortunate because they had a clear stand. Rhetorus was down. Everyone was down, so that was... yeah, and there we go. Rhetorus saying in chat, that spawn is retarded.
It can be. Just bad luck, I guess, for...
Very, very bad luck.
Very bad luck. Yeah.
So looking up
here...
I
like those spawns. I like those spawns when I'm sniping and I get taken out, and I spawn right where the capper's exiting. So sometimes it works out.
And looking over
here... on your favor.
Yep, exactly. And looking over here, we've got Kudos and Fingerstyle just dueling it out, and Kudos is going to come out on top of this. He just takes him out very quickly. Eckerjay and Googly are still up. There's some crash coming in. Intranox, Kudos, both just lobbing everything on the stand. Googly is in trouble. Fingerstyle does get back on the stand, and here comes Amor, and we're going to see if he gets out.
There's a strikeout.
and he does not get out. He gets splattered all over the place, and that is the end of that push. And in the Shrike, we have got Curious George, so we may be seeing Shrike grab sometime in the near future here. And Curious George is doing a little harassing from a distance here while his team sets up for the next push here. And Rhetorus splatters James, the inf all over the place, and James just goes nuts in chat. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Poor guy. So yeah,
Yes.
looking over here, I mean, this is unfortunately one of the slower paced maps,
Yes.
just because of its size. But Trey is coming in. He's probably about 15 seconds out here. I would like to see some crash coming in, something for the NB guys, because oh, actually Trey is doing a back to front, so he's probably got yet another 15 seconds. And James is coming in, got stickies all over that stand. Doesn't do any damage, unfortunately, and Trey is coming in. Let's see if Chambers has spotted him. Does not look like he has. Let's see if Rhetorus sees him, and Trey actually stops. So he's going to do a static, it looks like, but Amor is out on the other side, and he's
No,
got...
he called in an inventory station.
Oh, so he is actually going... And they did see that implosion runs right over, and that was probably a mistake. He had the element of surprise, and
Yeah.
that kind of backfired on him. So Flag
It's
is coming in, and Amor
James
is...
coming in. Fingerstyle's coming in.
And just a second too late right there, unfortunately.
Just a little. I don't think James is going to get out with this. I'd be surprised.
He's going to get splattered all over the place, and that will get returned, and that will be the end of that right there. But Zanuck is still alive over here. He's just kind of biding his time. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but the gens have gone up on the Diamond Sword side as well as the Blood Eagle side, so both teams are looking to pull out at least a Shrike here or there. But looks like the that one little momentous push that Envy had has kind of gotten shut down after the return from Fingerstyle, the really good return. And Chambers right here, I think he has spotted Trey, who's coming in just now. I'm locked onto him, and sure enough, here he comes, and he does get one snipe on him, and he is dead right there. Chambers just guns him down right as he comes in, so nice spot and nice stop right there.
Turret, the little turret's placed perfectly. If you run a route right there, you take some damage.
Yep, and on the other
Cute little
side,
turret.
on the other side, looks like there was a grab by Amor, but Eckerjay did manage to stop the cap, the snipe that was with the snipe that came out from him. So another push shut down by Envy. Nicely done by Eckerjay, nicely done by their entire defense. But unfortunately, they are not moving forward. Then they need to start getting things moving here because they are running out of time. We've got a little over 11 minutes left, and that is going to be the end of this map very quickly if they don't actually cap out. And James here is doing a little harassing. Ooh, nice midair by
Moore
Rhetorus.
is out with very, very little health. But there's no one on him. That's the problem with these big maps. You know, with flags out, it just takes so long to try to meet up with your with whoever's out with your flag.
And Fingerstyle is coming in. He's got some chain on him, but he's hit one bullet so far, and he's coming in. Lufa's on the stand, and he gets killed, and Amor does get that cap. And Internox right there with the regrab. He's just going to lob this thing up midfield. Googly is on him, so are four other guys. Very nice
Fingerstyle
response.
returned.
So good response to the llama there. This is not a map where you can llama very easily. But yes, for those of you that have just joined us, the first map was Dry Dock. It was 5-0 in favor of ZFC. The second one was 7-0 in favor of ZFC. That was Canyon Crusade. And this map is 5-1 in favor of ZFC, as you can see on the board right there. And looking at James here, he's going to try and do the same thing he did last time. Hopefully he will not get mid-aired by Rhetorus this time around, but they do know he's there. He's just kind of waiting around, waiting and biding his time, but looks like they have spotted him. They are going after him, and he's in a little bit of trouble. Does get a couple knives on Rhetorus, and Implosion almost takes him out, but Zanuck and Lufa are both coming in. What's that?
And, well, I was going to say Sanix and Lufa are just coming in. They're clearing the stand. Where is their capper?
There he is. Trey is coming in on a back route right now, and he is 5 seconds out. If they can just hold on to this for just a couple more seconds here, he is coming in, and he is out.
Oh,
And he's going to go... Oh, I would have expected him to go right through the tunnel, but he veers off and he goes off to the left side. I think it would have been a safer move to go through the tunnel.
Yes, just a little safe.
But this may be cap number 2 for them, so let's see what they
He's-
can pull off. But,
He
oh,
punts.
God.
Implosion's on
see
that.
if Ecker J can get the
J
grab,
catches.
and they're going to get the return, and
That was
there's
such
the
a
cap.
nice catch by J.
It was kind of a risky punt, but it paid off in the end. Very nicely done, NV, for getting another point on the board. This is still in the realm of possibility that they could take
You
this
never
map.
know. You never know in tribes. It could switch around just like that, you know.
Exactly, and you know they are showing that they've still got some life here. They're still able to get it out, and whatever they did last time really worked well. That Jug Brute combo that they ran in with Zanuck and Lufa was very devastating, and they just cleaned up the stand. All they got to do is that a couple more times, and here comes Trey on a route. Zanuck's coming in, Lufa's coming in, Ecker J is in midfield for some reason. Looks like he's going to do some O-sniping or something of that nature. And Trey is going to do another one of those back routes. Hey, if it worked well last time, why not? And here comes all the crash. Very nicely timed. That is a perfectly clear stand. That's a perfectly cleared stand. Moore's out on the other side. Trey is out on this side. And he's going to go...
Chambers is taken out.
Yeah, so there's no snipe, but he does get a punt off. And this is going really well. It's gonna make it towards home, but Kudos is here on this return. Let's see if Fingerstyle can get it before anybody else does.
Oh, there's 4 on them, right?
And they do hang on to it.
Zanuck's taken out.
And he punts it up.
Zanuck's there, James is there.
And, oh, looks like Rhetorus is going to get that return. It's unfortunate. That was very close to getting home and putting another point on the board. So, Envy looks like they have found their stride and their way to shut down the defense of ZFZ, so they need to keep this moving. That is working really well. But as I say that, Amor whips through, grabs this flag, and he is out 330 speed, and he is just hauling. And
there's no one on him. There's no way they're going to stop this.
Yeah, and over on the other side, I do not see anyone coming in. There is Zanuck, but I don't see anyone who's going to be able to beat him.
Trey is running. Trey might be able to stop him.
But no, Trey gets sniped out by Chambers, and Trey is going to hop in for the 6th cap, and that is pretty much the nail in the coffin. These routes sets up take so much time to set up that they need to basically shut down about 2 more pushes from the NB guys, and this game is all but over. So good effort by Envy here. You know, in this 3rd map, you know, they really did show that they found out how to get that flag stand cleared off and be able to hold on to things. But unfortunately, it was just a little too late. Yep. And here comes Kudos just doing a little harass on the stand. Googly's the only one up here. Fingerstyle is down below as well. Internox is coming in, and Kudos gets taken out with that brute pistol, and Internox is here just throwing grenades everywhere. And Amor is about 5 seconds out, maybe 10. And that flag stand is completely clear. Fingerstyle is heading down, and he's going to try and beat Amor in, but he is not going to, and out he goes.
They just need to crash. That's what they need to do. Everyone just needs to crash right now.
Well, and it's the last cap, so everyone should be heading across field, and I do see Fingerstyle, I do see Lufa, but they are getting cleaned up pretty handily. Trey is coming in. He's going to try and get this this stop, but he splatters all over the ground, and there's so much escort on this cap, and they are coming in. Zanuck's trying to crash in. They're doing the right thing, and James does grab the flag for the E-grab to buy his team some more time, but he gets cleaned up, and they're going to return this, and that is cap number 7. And a nice snipe from Ecker J right there from across the map. But,
Googly might grab.
And Googly nails implosions, and this thing is still in the field. They're still crashing through, and Ecker J is the last one.
Zanuck might be able to stop this.
And they can't, unfortunately.
Wow. A little too late.
So, it's unfortunate. You know, they did show some life towards the end there, but, you know, they did give us a fairly good show, and, you know, it was good to see these 2 teams play. It's good to see that, you know, everyone's sticking around, and, I'm going to see if we can get someone in here for some post-game interviews real quick. So...
Alright.
Alright.
CFC has no mercy, do they?
No, they really don't. They are quite merciless. So
I
hopefully...
noticed.
What's that?
I noticed.
Yeah, hopefully we will get someone in here for some interviews. And I'm going to switch over to the image here. And there is Wambulance, and go away, Wambulance.
Shoo.
You DDoSed the stream while we were casting. That was not very nice of you.
Why would you do that?
It was LiLmamacita's first big cast, and you DDoSed the server. Why would you do this, Wambulance?
You pooped on my rainbow.
So
Oh, we
there
got
is
Internox in here.
So,
Oh, hi.
how you doing, Internox?
Hello, Internox.
Really tired.
So, what did you guys think that you were going to be seeing, coming into tonight's game? I mean, what was your expectation from Envy after seeing them play as well as they did from against 5150 last week?
I honestly didn't watch that game very much, so I can't speak to that. I mean, they've got a good team. Their defense in particular, Fingerstyle's an excellent chaser. He deserves credit above all else. So I mean, we weren't like. I mean, we just went into play, I guess.
Well, and it's good to see you guys, playing. After some of the things that have happened in recent weeks, I for one was kind of worried that you guys may not show up tonight. I'll be honest.
Me too.
There.
Well, we didn't have Esteban because he's stupid and doesn't understand daylight savings time because his country doesn't have it. And then like a bunch of people weren't on. I think 5 minutes before the match started, or like before 10, we had like 5 people online. So, but then a bunch of people showed up at the end and it all worked out.
Yeah, it seems like you guys had a little bit of difficulty getting started on Dry Dock. Like you guys were just...
yeah, we were just playing like horrible, like awful. Just timing was shit, positioning was shit. Weren't calling anything. We were just generally running around, and then we were just like, hey, stop it. And we started playing a little better, just a little bit though. Dry Dock was a really bad map.
Yeah, you guys, it just seemed like there was this this sort of block for both teams, and there was that really great grab by the Envy guys right at the beginning of the game where you guys barely stopped the cap. I mean, it was literally on the stand, and you guys managed to...
kudos, Jesus returned that one on his own. We were pretty happy about that. I mean, yeah, it definitely went on like I think 15 minutes where there was just... our offense wasn't doing anything. We were just all around just being awful, and our defense was just holding it down. So that was not particularly fun, but it ended eventually.
But you guys came around. You guys came around.
We really weren't proud of Dry Dock at all. Even at the end, when we started playing a little bit, or at least getting some caps, I think we just played really poorly on that. But I mean, it's okay.
So we have been joined just now by Zoot and Fingerstyle. Welcome, guys. How are you feeling right now?
Alright, not too bad.
Well, we were just I was just talking to Internox how the first map, Dry Dock, went. It was basically a stalemate for the first 16 minutes, and you guys had that first really quick grab that almost ended in a cap that Kudos barely got the return on. It was literally last second, and I just wanted to get your take on that. I mean, you guys came out really strong on the first map, and then everything kind of just stalled. What were you guys thinking during that period?
We're pretty good on Dry Dock for the most part. That's a good map for us, but like we're solid on D, and both defense on both sides was solid for that map for a long time. And that first return the Kudos got was super sloppy play by us, and then on the second 2 maps we just really haven't practiced them extensively, and we just got out-fragged, and that's all there is to it really. We haven't really formulated a strategy and practiced enough on either of those 2 maps to execute it properly yet, but we'll get there.
Well, and I was saying earlier, that last week you guys had a really good showing against Team 5150, and it was something that everyone was really surprised at how well you guys did, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, this team is actually really, really good, even though most people didn't know who they were. And I came into this game expecting it to be incredibly close. I was afraid to actually bet on this match because I didn't know which way it was going to go. But you guys, like on the third map, you guys seemed to kind of get into your groove towards the end there, where you switched up to that jug brute combination to clear the stand, and you guys were getting out with those back to fronts pretty well. So what changed for you guys on the third map there?
I was actually sitting out that map. I don't know. You have anything to say, Fingerstyle?
I didn't really I didn't get to take a look at our offense. I mean, I think running triple heavy has, it's got its obvious strengths. It sounded like they were running chambers on stands, so you don't need that mobility to chase them around. So why not just run 3 heavies and, nuke the stand?
Right, and yeah, that seemed to be working out really well for you guys. At first it was something where, you guys kind of seemed like you were out of sorts a little bit, and, then I started seeing this, these 2 heavies coming in, and then James as well, and Inf, just throwing everything they can, every grenade, every disc, whatever they could do on the stand, and, everything just sort of exploded, and, Trey just came right in on that back to front, and it made it very, very simple to get out, and you're like, wow, they just made it look really easy, but yeah, I mean, it was looking like you guys were gonna, have a comeback there for a little while, but it just seemed like after the first 2 maps, you guys weren't really into things anymore. It seems like you guys kind of got demoralized a little bit after the first 2 maps. Was that kind of where you guys were standing?
More rocks.
I feel like we haven't really practiced CCR too much. I think we've only played it maybe 2 or 3 times, but we felt we should have done better when we did on that map, so we weren't too happy with that outcome. Some of us, I don't know, I feel like we just need to have a better attitude overall when we get into those situations, when things don't, go the way you expect them to. Got to keep your head down and just keep moving.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys, like I said, you had one moment in Permafrost where you guys just sort of sprang back to life, and it was right after that that really, really close return that you got, the conch that popped right into your hands, and right after that, I think I would suspect that your mumble just sort of rose, and everyone was just like, okay, we can still do this. Did you guys kind of rally at that point and try to push back a little more? Was that anything that you guys did?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. It didn't look too. I mean, at that point, the game had. I mean, we weren't doing too well on D. We weren't getting the spots, and we were getting out fragged pretty heavily. So, I mean, I think we knew we weren't probably going to take the map, but I mean, the main goal is to make some kind of a good showing. So, you even if you're in a losing situation, you want to put on a good show for that 70 people watching or whatever it is.
Yeah, I hear you. Internox, any words for your opposing team tonight?
I'd like to say I appreciate you guys being willing to switch up the map order. We had hoped that Esteban would actually show up and be able to cap some too, but God knows what the little Costa Rican kid does, so he never showed up. So we also are grateful to Amor, who is kind of our pinch hitter tonight and was willing to. He didn't even know perma routes. He learned them like hours before, I think.
Oh, wow.
So all around, I appreciate Envy being real cool about that, and thanks to Amor for agreeing to come in. We didn't know what we were going to do if we didn't have a capper. That was going to get creative.
Yeah, that was another thing. We were expecting to be running prepaid Lennon. Definitely at CCR.
Was he having some problems?
I wasn't able to see it, but I mean, it sounded like he was warping. And
I mean, he definitely was warping. I saw that, like, when our defense called it, and then, like, during a standoff, I saw it, and it was, I don't know. It's frustrating, though. I hate the damn packet problems.
Yeah, that's not normal for him, so I don't know. I mean, he's not famous for it like Esteban.
No, he's not. I've
not
never heard about it.
Not yet, at least. So yeah,
Esteban moved to Costa Rica to be a better capper.
Dedication to the game right
Dedication,
That is
yes.
dedication.
there. So yeah, some good words coming out from Internox here to thank his opponent and his everything for being flexible with all this stuff. Fingerstyle, anything you wanna put out there?
Oh, well, I just, appreciate all the people out there watching, and I hope everyone enjoyed the game. We're still working on it. We hope to be, making I don't know, better games soon. Practice a little more. We have been able to.
Well, and,
thanks to ZFC for the good games.
Yeah, man. Thanks to
Well
you guys too. You played
Thanks
really
for
well in
putting on a
particular.
good show, guys.
I mentioned that before you got in here. You did a good job,
Thanks,
Finger.
man.
So
yeah, NV, an up-and-coming team. They earned their spot in the Pro League, and they have been showing recently that they do belong here. So, a team to watch, and keep tabs on them. And ZFC, of course, the old team that is showing their strength, flexing their muscles, doing what they can, and giving us some good games. We had one good game tonight and a good game last week, and I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more. So, Mamacita, any last shout-outs you want to do?
Well, I thought they were both good games. They were fun to watch. They were exciting to see, and just wish you guys the best. Wish you guys the best in your next match.
All right, and I am Helemar, and this was the first match of the second week of group matches, so, tune
For
in.
the Pro League?
Yep, and we will be having games for the next 3 nights that will all be casted on this channel at the same time, so tune in for the rest of the week, and have a good night.